Hi, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Tuesday Talks with Darlene. Today, I want to talk about procrastination is a message, and here's what it's saying. I'm going to have three main points. So, procrastination isn't laziness, it's misaligned energy, and your nervous system might not feel safe taking action, and also you're out of rhythm with your natural energetic flow. Now let's have a look at the first one. Procrastination isn't laziness, it's misaligned energy. Because often when we procrastinate, it's not because we're unmotivated. It's actually because our energy doesn't agree with the task or the timing. So your body might be saying pause while your mind is saying go. And this is something that when you learn to tune into your body, you will understand more and more and on a deeper level. You'll be able to say to your mind, I appreciate you want to go. My body's saying, no, we're going to pause now. And it's okay to have days where you get the bare minimum done, or maybe even nothing. I want you to understand it's okay. You are a human being. There is only so much we can do. Now, forcing yourself through something you're resisting usually creates low quality work or even burnout if you keep going. When your body's saying pause and you're going, no, no, I've got to create something. I've got to create a content. So I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. What you put out isn't what you really want to put out. There's no passion behind it. There's no energy that feels great behind it. You're doing it because you've been told you need to do it or you feel that you need to do it. When you create from that space, it doesn't feel right. So that resistance is a signal for you. It's not a flaw. Please be aware of that. It's not a flaw. Now ask yourself, does this actually need to be done now? Or is there another way to approach it that feels more natural? That's a really good question to ask you when you're feeling like you haven't really got the energy. Is it something that you actually need to do now? Because when you have been in business for a while, you have a lot of content anyway, and there's nothing wrong with repurposing. And if you feel that you've got to create another product or another service, have a look at what you've already created. Can you repurpose it? You don't always need to create new things. Now, if you've done a big pivot, of course, maybe you do. Maybe you can still use some of what you've already got, though. We don't need to keep creating new things. Now, these podcast episodes, a lot of them are new, of course. That's a different thing. When it comes to things like social media, though, look at repurposing what you've already got. Now, let's have a look at the next point. Your nervous system might not feel safe taking action because sometimes procrastination is a way that your system protects you. It protects you from judgment, from change, or from being visible, especially if what you're doing leads to growth or even being visible, getting out there and, talking about your business. Your nervous system, your beautiful nervous system is telling you something. Now, we need to, I don't want to say the word need to. Business is something that there's lots of things that we do. And so you're going to get fears come up. That is normal. Letting your fears take over and go into that procrastination is not helpful, though. It's something to look at. What are your fears trying to tell you? Look into them. It's okay. And when a task feels emotionally loud, so again, it might be you want to be visible. Your energy might freeze. You might just go into that freeze. So it's not about the task that you're doing. It's about what it represents. Maybe the fear of being seen. or the fear of failing, or maybe even the fear of success. You become so successful that you're sort of like, oh, what do I do now? That's okay. So gently ask yourself, what feels unsafe or uncertain about finishing this? And then take one grounded step, you want to be grounded, that brings in safety or support. When you have safety and support, it is amazing what you can do in your business. And the third point is you're out of rhythm with your natural energetic flow. Your energy has patterns. Some days are great for planning, others for creating, and others for rest. So procrastination can mean you're trying to do the right task on the wrong day. Something to think about. One task that I actually did for myself was it took me about a week. And what I did was I wrote down every hour what I was doing, how I was feeling, what my mindset was like, how my body was actually feeling. I noted everything, including, had I eaten something. It then helped me understand when I was able to do things like these videos. Now, that has changed over time because I did that a while ago. And so I take notice of my, what's happening within my body, what's happening. Sometimes I can do videos in the morning. Other times I do it on a weekend. It just depends because so in tune with my body now. I know. It's really, really cool. So procrastination can mean, as I said, you're trying to do the right task on the wrong day. Think about that. And if you're pushing yourself when your energy wants to reflect or rest, then procrastination can show up as a protective delay, not a weakness. Procrastination isn't a weakness. It is an awareness. And start tracking when your energy feels high or low and begin to match tasks with those patterns as I said I did, because that builds trust and flow over time. Your body will go, thank you for noticing what is actually happening. Isn't it just a beautiful thing? Got a bit teary then. Now, today we've actually talked about procrastination is a message. And so here's what it's saying. Procrastination isn't laziness, it's misaligned energy. Your nervous system might not feel safe taking action, and you're out of rhythm with your natural energetic flow. Thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time.